A man reaches out and parts the woman's clothing. He applies the ancestral herbal remedy to Jia's shoulder. At that moment the wound suddenly emits a blinding white light. A serpent scale pattern slowly rises from the wound. Jia's expression shifts with sudden dread. She grabs Li Yan by the throat.
오랜만이야, 이연.
뭐야 너?
나야. 네가 기다리던 그거.
It turns out that hundreds of years ago Li Yan had fallen in love with a human woman. He later killed her with his own hands. Could Jia truly be that woman reincarnated? Yet no fox bead was found within her body. After a moment Jia returns to her senses, but she has no memory of what just happened. Strangely the wound on her shoulder has vanished without a trace. Li Yan screams at her in fury.
누구냐고?
나 지아야. 지아라고.
기억을 못해?
Then his brow suddenly furrows. He snatches up a rock and hurls it behind him. It turns out Li Yan's younger brother Li Rang has shown up to cause trouble again. This time he is clearly targeting Jia. Li Yan orders Jia to leave. He stays behind to fight his brother. The two of them are evenly matched. Jia flees into the woods in a panic. She runs deeper and deeper until she realizes she is completely lost. She stumbles through the forest. A small wooden cabin appears not far ahead. 5 colored flags hang at the entrance. A village woman approaches and strikes up a conversation. Through their exchange Jia learns the woman has lived on the island for a very long time. She pulls out a photo of her parents and asks if the woman recognizes them. The woman seems to have some faint memory of the people in the photo. Jia is stunned. She follows the woman inside the cabin. The woman brings out a cup of hot tea for Jia. She says Jia's mother once came to the island to seek blessings from the sea god because the baby was in the wrong position. She also says this god is incredibly powerful. When a typhoon struck years ago only this island was left unharmed. But Jia sees right through the lie on the spot. Her mother was a doctor. Even with a baby in the wrong position she would have gone straight to a hospital. There is no way she would ever come here to pray to a god. Jia stands up to leave.
어차피 아가씨 여기서 못 나가. 차? 안 마셨어요? 모르는 사람이 주는 거 안 받아 먹거든.
But the sedative was never in the tea. It was hidden in the incense burning nearby. Jia spots the truth in the reflection of a mirror. The woman is actually a white-haired old demon. The shaman carries the unconscious Jia to an abandoned dry well. She scatters evening primrose all around it. The one thing foxes fear most. Meanwhile Li Rang is being driven back by Li Yan in their fight. But strangely he keeps laughing. It turns out this was Li Rang's plan to lure the tiger away from the mountain all along. He kept Li Yan occupied to buy the shaman time. To make Jia the sacrificial offering for tonight's ritual. That was the true reason he lured them to the island. Li Rang also stole Jia's phone, leaving her completely cut off from the outside world. Li Yan rages through the forest searching frantically, but he can no longer pick up Jia's scent. The sky grows darker by the minute. The ritual is about to begin. Every second of delay means certain death for Jia. Li Yan uses his mountain god powers to summon a swarm of fireflies. He follows their light and races toward the dry well. He finally arrives at the scene at Jia's most desperate moment, but the shaman has laid evening primrose all around the area. Li Yan cannot get anywhere close.
멈춰라! 그 여자 건드리지 마. 사지를 찢어버린다.
The shaman sees Li Yan trapped outside and bursts into laughter. She raises her dagger and drives it toward Jia. Jia's hand is slashed open and blood pours out. The shaman shoves her hard into the well. That act unleashes Li Yan's full rage. He releases his true form as the nine-tailed fox. He summons wind and rain to scatter the evening primrose from the ground. Then a bolt of lightning strikes down from the sky. The shaman is instantly reduced to ash. Li Yan leaps into the well and pulls Jia to safety at the last second. He carries her out of the well in his arms, but neither of them notices. The blood Jia shed has already dripped to the bottom of the well. Something far more terrifying is about to awaken from its depths. Soon after the villagers begin walking toward the dry well in an uncontrolled trance. Before dawn a baby's cry echoes from deep within the forest. Li Rang slowly walks out from the trees. He hands a baby covered in talismans to a man. The next morning Li Yan packs his things and prepares to leave the island. Paiyang He limps out to see them off. It turns out she made a deal with Li Rang and traded one of her legs to avenge her father. Li Yan warns her to stop putting curses on others. Otherwise karma will find its way back to her sooner or later. Just then Jia comes rushing over in a panic. She has discovered that overnight every single villager on the island has disappeared.